In the next part of the curriculum, I'd like to cover some of our basic leg strikes or kicks. The first one is a knee strike. In the beginning, I teach you to basically strike with your front knee, or you can strike with your back knee. Either one is all right. However, when we're doing the knee strikes, we're clinching. So my hands would come up in a motion like this, one hand on top of the other. I don't really advise grabbing with your fingers interlocked like so. This is a habit, and that they teach you not to do in a lot of grappling, because police officers use this on criminals when they tell them to interlock their fingers and put it behind your back, and then when they squeeze those fingers together, it's quite painful. So you don't want to do that. What I do is I bring my hands one on top of the other. If I was to grab my opponent, I'd either grab him by the back of the head and knee strike, or it could be off the rear, or I could be grabbing his shoulders in this mesh and knee striking. And I'm either going to hit him in the face or hit him in the sternum or the stomach area or whatever. Okay, the next strike is called the front kick. And when we kick, we want to make sure that we're hitting with the proper portion of our foot. When I do a front kick, I'm always kicking with the ball of my foot, much like a woman wearing a pair of high heels. And in the beginning, we learn to kick off of our front leg. So we're going to bring our knee straight up from front of our body and execute the front kick out as such. Knee comes up and the kick comes out. From the side view, it would look like this. The knee comes up and the kick goes out. Knee up and the kick out. In most kicks, there's 4 parts. You chamber the leg, you extend the leg, you rechamber the leg, and then you do what I call you replant the leg. What I mean by planting the leg is I'm going to set it down. I'm not going to let it drop and drop. I'm going to kick and plant it down. I'm planting it back down. Okay, again, so the front kick would be knee up and the ball of the foot kicking out. The next one is called a roundhouse kick. And that's where we kick with the top of the foot or the shin. And now when we do this kick, we're going to turn our body slightly as I bring our knee straight up and kick the top of our foot out. And it's coming in a round motion. That's given its name the roundhouse kick. And that would be a roundhouse kick. Bringing the knee up off the front leg and kicking out. The next one is called the side kick, and that's where we're going to kick with the heel. And this is kind of like a baseball pitcher. We're going to bring our knee up this way in front of us as we kick our heel out. When we kick our heel out, we want to point our toes back to our body so it would look as such. Side kick. We want to try to maintain a straight line on the side kick as well, from our heel, our knee, our hip, and our shoulder. Side kick as such. And then of course the roundhouse kick would look like that, and the front kick would look like this. For off the back leg, it's the same thing. Roundhouse kick. You can throw a side kick off the back leg, but it's not preferable because you don't get a lot of speed out of that. Thank you. Next part of the curriculum I like to cover is kicking with a partner, which we do a lot in class, okay? And using today our kick shield to do this. Again, another piece of equipment that we offer here. Check out our catalog. It has many different types. Whatever's going to fit your needs, I'm sure we'll have one for you. Again, joining me is Mr. Scott Bear. Scott, come on up, please.
Sir.
Okay. All right, we were covering the knee strikes. So one of the drills may be holding the pad this way. Good. As I hold on to Scott and knee strike up, showing good power in that, or front leg, knee strike, okay? When we do the front kick, what's really good about the kick shields is that Scott gets to train too. Scott's going to train his stance right now, so he's going to maintain a good fighting stance. Well, instead of his guards up here, he has his guards here holding the shield, and as I execute my kick, Scott gets to practice. So I'm doing the front kick right now off the front leg, and Scott gets to practice. Okay, he practices his stances and his strength. The front kick off the rear leg comes in as such. Front kick, good. The roundhouse kick, good. Now we were talking about kicking with the top of the foot or the shin, and that's where, hold it a little bit. That's where I would turn my body and kick out. Roundhouse kick, roundhouse kick. Okay, over here, please. Sir. Roundhouse kick can also be performed off the rear leg. That's when we turn, you kick. Now, of course, you get a lot more power in the roundhouse kick. Back over here. Side kick with the heel. that would look as such. Knee up, side kick, straight out. Side kick, side kick. Again, front kick, roundhouse kick, side kick, and knee strike. Basic strikes with our legs. Thank you.